Hi, I'm Gigi,
And I'm Mimi.
and this is
Love
Love
Island Tea
Island Tea
Time!
Time. I am still drinking tea out of a water bottle, and judge me.
I am drinking peppermint tea out of a cancer mug because my mom's a cancer. But I
I
am
knew
not
that
one.
immediately when I saw it. I was like, Cancer?
We're both
Okay.
water signs. I'm a Pisces if anyone's interested to
I'm a
know.
Scorpio.
Stellium.
Scorpio stellium. It's a lot of water. So
You said you
I'm
had
drinking the
dirt?
exact same tea, by the way. The exact same tea I was drinking out of a water bottle yesterday. I think it was uncaffeinated English breakfast or something. Earl Grey? It's Earl Grey.
Yeah,
I can taste
yeah.
it. Um,
Um, Hold on.
oop,
This is so perfect. My tea bag says settling is not an option.
that's fucking right. That's fucking right. Um, it's not so much dirt as it is
It's hot.
tea, as it is, it's out there in the open, but maybe some of our listeners may not have heard it if by chance any of you are depending on us for Love Island news and controversy, but
Mhm.
word on the street is that George did not actually leave for a family issue.
I did see that. I did.
So apparently
What
a
did you
family
hear?
issue did come up. It just happened to
Mhm.
coincide with him essentially being kicked off the show. He apparently got a formal warning, but apparently a formal warning for the Love Island producers also means like a formal notice. I don't know. Because to me, a formal warning means like, hey, you've been warned, da da da. But apparently he was using bigoted language, like slurs.
Yeah, that's what I
And
saw too.
yeah, so apparently he actually was asked to leave. And then also he was made aware of a family situation and then he used that to cover, supposedly. So he does have something real going on. Hearts out to his family, like whatever it is, I hope everything works out okay and everyone ends up being okay. But honestly, I'm not really surprised if George used any kind of negative racial language. I mean, maybe it was a homophobic slur, maybe it was something else, but I mean, he did say a lot of like coded and weird things. Like the first person he called out for not liking was Opie, which was the
I
only black man.
know.
And the
Mm-hmm.
only girl he didn't talk to was Angelista. And to be fair, he didn't really talk to Jasmine either.
Yeah.
And for him, I think Mica's like kind of white passing, so it's like a different vibe. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what do you think? I'm like shocked and not shocked at the same time.
I'm also, and if you're watching, I'm just gonna point out the scratch on my chin. It's bothering me. So, um, yes, I do
Interrupt
believe.
something to talk about the
I
scratch on her chin.
know.
Okay.
I have ADHD. Anyway, I believe it 1,000%. Um, it gives that. He gives very much privileged and um stuck up. Like he sees himself as like this prize, almost like the elite, and it's not that, babe.
For sure. And whether or not that actually coincides with the fact that he may have been the whitest man I have ever seen could be a separate thing, but who knows, to be honest.
Mm. For those of
He
you who
was,
watch Game
ooh,
of Thrones,
yeah, he
he
looks like
gives
a Targaryen.
Targaryen.
Everyone said that. It's everywhere.
Yes.
People literally tweet about him just saying, I'm so glad Targaryen is gone, blah, 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 blah. Like, that is code for George.
Yeah. House
Whatever it
Targaryen is at a
is.
fall.
But also, Robin came out and said that it wasn't really about him fully, but that moment where she says, does this mean we're going to get any new boys in? She said was actually like 20 minutes after they found out that he was gone. So she wasn't saying it right away, but she actually said that she woke up in the morning and he was gone.
Yeah, I saw
Like
that
it
too when
wasn't that he
she was
was
on
there
a
during the day.
podcast.
Yeah, he wasn't there during the day at all. So it wasn't that he like wandered off and was like, actually, I won't be here. And then like heard this news and like rushed out. He was not there first thing in the morning. So,
Mm-hmm.
definitely super sus because other people who have like reasons to leave usually come out and make an announcement, to be real. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, I hope it wasn't an urgent enough family emergency that it did justify him. Like, when he actually was told to leave, he's like, oh my God, I do need to be there immediately. But, you know, most of the time, the Islanders have time to stand there in front of everyone, say, hey, everyone, I've made the decision to leave, da 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 da. It's usually a bad sign if they just vanish.
Yeah, it is. It from the track record that I've seen, if you just up and get like a Ian being like, so and so has left the villa. Anyway,
Yeah,
like,
not good news. Not good news. Like, they're
mm-mm.
usually kicked out. So
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people feel vindicated because I know a lot of people who have said for a while that they feel like he probably got kicked out for something like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's just a little tea time before the tea time about the drama. We'll see how he handles it
Lord.
because when I saw the newspaper that I think the Sun broke the story, and that was 8 hours ago from when we're recording. So we'll see how he deals with it.
If he deals with it, which I
He
feel
has
like
to
he
deal with
will.
it. He has to.
I did see somebody also say, like, didn't you leave the villa for a family emergency and now you're out here doing a whole press tour? Like,
Yeah, he's doing all the interviews and all the
so,
podcasts too as well. Although Opie is the person who
mhm.
Opie and Robin are the people that are all over my feed personally, but maybe it's just because I don't really fuck with George like that.
I see clips of George. I see mostly Robin and Opie as well.
Yeah. Well, I figure we can stop wasting our breath on that man, and we'll just have to see what he does and go ahead and talk about the most recent episode of Love Island.
I
Um,
know.
we left off with four Islanders in the sleepover with four new bombshells, and I think right away Opie and Mica were acting way too comfortable for my taste, even though she
You mean
rejected.
Simba?
Wait. Oh, because we are just talking about Opie. Oh my God, my brain. Wow,
Forgive
girl.
her.
Please.
She's
And
been
it
working all
literally
day.
says in front of me, Simba, I've been working all day. I went to sleep at 1:30. I woke up at 5:30 to record this podcast, the last episode this morning, trying to get this episode out. I am so sorry that that just happened. My brain. Simba and Mika, just thinking about Opie.
Mhm.
Because also, I don't know why, but I rather would have seen Opie do this shit than Simba because I'm so angry because he was supposed to be better. He was
I
supposed to be
know.
better. I know we should have seen it from the start that like he's still a fuckboy, but he was supposed to be better.
I know I had my Tyra Banks moment of like, we were all rooting for you. And
Mm,
just a big flop at the end of the day. Ate his own words.
absolutely. Absolutely. I just can't believe like I have mixed feelings about Mika right now because Simba tried to get
Same.
her to share a bed with him at the sleepover and she's like, that feels disrespectful to the person that asked for me to be here." And let's just say it. Let's just say it. It's always kind of shady whether or not the producers actually have put their fingers and decided who they are telling the bombshells they should be going for, or the bombshells actually genuinely want someone. Because sometimes I'm like, did they actually want them, or did the producers ask them to want them? Like,
Hmm.
did they actually want Kevin, or did the producers say, pull Kevin? Like, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, because Hallie had like one conversation with Simba, and it was like, you know, so short. And then I haven't seen her talk to him since. So did she really go for him? Was that her pick? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel Mika for saying that would have been disrespectful to Chitty. And I think, obviously she made the right choice. But, she was running around kissing him anyway and just like pecking each other by the side of the pool and then going and talking to the other like OG Islanders and being like, oh yeah, we're really enjoying getting to know each other, blah, 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 blah. Like it's just like super open, even though they've been like macking all over this other villa. I'm like, hello?
Yeah. You know what? At the beginning of the episode, I wrote, this is going to be Mika's downfall, isn't it? And She didn't fully disappoint me. Do I think she could have handled things a lot better? Absolutely. I will say, in regards to her comment about, I don't want to be disrespectful towards this person, I think in that moment she was thinking about the wrong person. I think her first forethought, even it might have been, and it wasn't mentioned, should have been Angelista.
I think we should go ahead and just talk about people instead of the order of the episode today because there's so much to unpack here right away. And maybe we should have
Mm-hmm.
saved this for last, but like kind of fuck it, whatever. Um, so I agree. And I know it's been on the web, the internet. So, between us, why isn't Mica talking to Angelista more about this? But when Mica did finally sit
Thank
down and
you.
talk to Angelista this episode, she said, it's what I've been telling you. We've just been getting to know each other and talking, and it's been going well. So to me, that put up a red flag in my brain that the producers have willingly left out conversations between Angelista and Mica because they're trying to give Mica a villain edit. Because also, the past first looks and tomorrow nights have been very centered on both times Simba going, let's go to the hideaway or whatever. And both times Mica has like 10 toes down, been like, no, basically. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
she's not like going, yeah, we're going to go to the hideaway. And I feel like a lot of us could have clocked that by just noting that they didn't show a clip of them going to the hideaway. Otherwise, they would have if they had it. So,
Mm-hmm.
although Mika did take a little bit too long for me, but I think it was just because she had this gut feeling and she knew how Simba was going to react, which also gut feelings are guardian angels, babe, and that man ain't for you. He's not for you either. He wants to be, but he's not. Send him home.
No. And you know what? He made me so incredibly uncomfortable this episode. Just the way
Mm,
that he was like fawning all over her, being like wanting to kiss her constantly. And I think like asking more than once to go to the hideaway is a little bit much. Like once in like a span, like twice in the span of 2 days, like it felt like back to back to me is what it seemed.
yeah.
It was a lot. It was
It
a
was
lot
like
for
every
me.
other
And
day. It was
then,
like one day, then they were in the sleepover, then he asked to sleep in the same bed as her, then she said no, and then he asked to go to the hideaway the next night after that. So it's basically been like 3 nights in a row he's trying to get into a bed with her, which
yeah. And
I don't think you
it
need.
just, I don't think you need it. And also, like, if she's saying no, just accept it. And what, what, uh, upset me the most, I guess you could say, is his like sort of restlessness when she was taking too long to respond. Are you okay, sir? Are you
Yeah, why do
literally
you need to go
okay?
talk to all your friends? Why do you need to talk to everybody? Like, fuck. Duh, duh, duh. I think it's because he knew the answer was no. It's because she didn't say, because if it's not a fuck yes, it's a hell no. I think he knew that
Mm-hmm.
in his gut. And he he's gonna have to look at himself in the mirror and go, you used to have two girls and now you have none. Because I think Mika seriously got the ick from his meltdown because she could tell it was about to be a meltdown. We could all tell it was about to be a meltdown. He's like, this is just the guy I am. I need a minute. And it was like, no, sweetie, we all know that you're fucking pissed that you put yourself out there like that. But also for a very stupid thing, like to force that you need to spend the night with someone when you already have a great girl who you caressed and cuddled and then dropped a bomb on it, which was crazy. The way he
Mm-hmm.
had her in his arms and like her in his lap and then was like, I really think that I need to be in bed with this other girl is like,
I
gag me.
felt so bad. I felt so bad the entire time watching Angie talk about him in such a bright manner. And then for just knowing, like, it felt like I had this secret and I couldn't tell her. And then
Yeah.
finally it was revealed. And I just, like, it broke my heart to just see her be hurt, essentially, by someone that she had so much faith in.
Also, I just need a shout out to the girlies who are in the manifestation game, who are living that life, who are children of the universe. As Hallie would say, please, please, please do not ever let me catch you begging the universe for a man to be obsessed with you. Because, first of all, you can't control how the other person feels, no matter what. And if you are trying to control it, this dangerous territory. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
there needs to be free will.
There needs to be free will, number one. Second of all, always be rooting for you. Always
Mm-hmm.
be where Jasmine was standing when Kevin left, and she said,
Ugh.
what's meant for me will not pass me by, is what she said when he left. She's like, that's cool. You go and do your thing. If you come back for someone else and you're obsessed with someone else all of a sudden, like, she was being strong when she said it, but in general, she knew
Mm-hmm.
deep down, and she will be moving that way if something happens with him where it's like, he wasn't for me. So please don't ever let me catch you begging the universe to give you a particular man. You need to be telling the universe, I love me, I'm powerful, I'm lovable, and send me the right one. Not send me that one who's maybe, if you're rooting for them like that, probably already wrong. Let me just say it. Okay? Just putting
Mm,
that out there. Because I was clenched when I saw
I
her. And
know.
was it Namibia that she was with? I think so. That she was like
Oh,
holding hands, and
Mibs.
she's like, Simba's obsessed with me,
Yeah.
Simba's obsessed with me. And I was like, no, 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 no,
You don't want that man to be obsessed with you, because look at how he
no.
acts when he is obsessed. Because I feel like it gave obsession with Mica. Like, it literally gave some sort of weird obsessive conquest that he needed to fulfill for his own
Oh my
whatever
God.
ego, and like
Yes. Yes.
ego was bruised. Ego was bruised hard.
Preach. Preach. And he knew he was safe with Angelista, which was probably also why he
Yeah.
gunned for her in the first place. He knew he would be safe with her. And now he knows he fucked himself and he could very highly go home. He knows that.
Well, I mean, I just as I just hope Angelista sees who he is, and I hope Mica sees who he is, because that man is throwing a full-on temper tantrum over literally a woman standing her ground and being like, I want to take my time. This
Yeah.
doesn't feel right now.
Yeah. And also, it feels disrespectful and weird. And it's been a couple days of us getting to know each other. It's not like we got split apart,
Mm-hmm.
or like you didn't get to recouple with me when you wanted to or some shit. Like, I don't even know. But yeah, honestly, for the fact of all the shit we gave Opie about his breakdown, Simba's was worse, I think. Maybe I'm just forgetting how bad Opie's
Yeah.
was, but I think Simba's was worse because it was like, ooh. And
Yeah,
then he was like,
I'm gonna say
you
not
don't
even
even know what you
breakdown,
want. And I was like, are you
downfall.
talking to yourself?
Right. Yeah, no, I think I Opie's downfall wasn't as bad as Simba's downfall, because Simba
Came in as a saint
definitely,
and a
he
hero.
came in as a saint, and he is walking around like the biggest red flag I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, he's a love bomber for sure. And arguably,
Mm,
because he's kind of like Kevin, it feels like, where he's like, I'm so obsessed with you. And then he's like, I really need to get to know this other girl. And you're like, hello? Like, I thought you were
yeah.
obsessed with me, and now all of a sudden you have to go talk to this girl. You have to go kiss her. You have to go lay in bed with her, or else you can't possibly figure it out. Like, it sounds to me like you have the answer. It sounds to me like it's her.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what I'm saying. It sounds like it's her. But
Yeah.
yeah, I cannot with Simba at all. I can't. I
Mm-hmm.
can't deal with him.
Yeah, I think he's gotta go. He's just gotta go.
I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I'm rooting for that least favorite boy, least favorite girl vote. Well, to have you vote for
Yeah,
favorite boy and favorite girl, but it's going to be least favorite boy and least favorite girl that go home.
we haven't had a vote yet, right?
No,
Not for the UK.
it's
Okay.
got to be coming. It's got to be coming.
It has to be. We've had so many for USA. It's crazy. I'm still trying to reel myself back from tonight's episode, which we'll unpack on Saturday. But
Yes, we will. They love a vote in the USA Love Island. Okay. So, from what you told me, I didn't have a chance to catch up on that last like 15 minutes I missed from the previous episode
hmm
about Heaven and Tina. And it was giving flirty, but it wasn't giving as much as you told me, because it didn't seem like they made up. Did they kiss in bed? Because it happened quickly, and he's claiming that they didn't kiss or cuddle, and I was like, oh man, I miss seeing that, whether or not they did.
the only couple that I saw fully cuddle was, because I wrote it down.
Was it Yasmin and what's his name?
Yeah, Yasmin and Finley.
Okay.
But yeah, he said that he didn't cuddle or kiss, and it didn't look like they did.
Yeah. Um, I do feel like he downplayed the situation with her to Jasmine, as far as if he would say that he would sleep with her right then. But I did also feel like Jasmine, to a lesser degree, did downplay her conversations with Lorenzo, but I did get the vibe that she was more jokey with him than dead serious if they were going to recouple.
Yeah, my thing is though, like, at least Jasmine was still honest about the context of the conversations of just like, hey, if he comes and turns his head, like, we should consider recoupling. That's basically what it was. Was it in a flirty manner? Was it in
A
like
little
a
bit,
joking manner? Yeah,
a little bit.
but that was still the context of the conversation. Whereas I felt like he didn't share a damn thing about his experience with Tina. And I feel like I couldn't tell if he was lying to to her about that. Because you went from saying like I'd sleep with you right now to no, now I know where my head's at. So it's like I'm confused. I feel
So am
confused.
I. I do think time will tell. However, did I or did I not say last episode that
Mhm.
Tina and Aiden were highly
Yeah.
likely to be a thing? Like, come on. She's literally like, teeth, and he's all teeth. And I'm like, okay. This is
Yeah.
exactly who I expected to like vibe with each other. Also, I'm sorry, Namibia, but you should have known. You should have heard what's been going on with him before. He is going to love bomb you, and he is going to leave you in the dust.
Yeah. And we said this either last episode or a couple episodes ago that he was just waiting for something shiny and new to come in. And there she was.
Truly, I do think she's way more his vibe. I could see them being together towards the end. Will I like it or will I enjoy seeing them together ever? Highly unlikely. Highly, highly unlikely, to be fair.
Highly unlikely. And if you feel like playing a drinking game while rewatching this episode, take a shot every time you hear a tiny pocket rocket.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I could have definitely lived the rest of my life with only hearing it once, not 17 times during this episode.
They're all very excited that she's small. Like, I don't know. Which
I
also,
don't know.
like, kind of wigs me out when really tall men have a history of dating really short women. And that's not anything towards women who are short. Like, and also, of course, as a tall-ish girl, I am always like, leave one of the tall ones for us. But also, when it's like kind of in their history that they're constantly with really tiny women, I'm always like, are you okay? It seems a little sus. It seems a little sus that you are 6'3" and constantly dating women that are 5'2" and under.
Mm.
Like, it seems odd. Like, I don't know. But I'm just like, okay, if that's a thing, but I've noticed it and I'm just sharing my thought that it struck me as odd. So, men love
Well,
tiny women.
as someone that is 4'11", everyone's taller than me, so.
Also that. Also that. Um, what else do we have here? What else do we have here? Oh, I was shocked that Yasmin wasn't more into the new guy because I thought that she was. And then she came back, she was like, no, I missed you, Lorenzo. And they kissed. And I was like, oh, I thought I saw more going on there because she cuddled with him, but she does seem to like to kind of cuddle everybody.
Oh yeah, she's a cuddler for sure. She's a golden retriever.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God. She's a golden retriever and Lorenzo's a black cat.
Yes. Wait, are they good for
A
each
match
other?
made in heaven. Listen, I think that she might be exactly the kind of person to handle him because she does seem to really bring out this other side of him. But also, it may just be this other side of him that's been coming out as he's been like figuring out how to exist in the villa because it's so out of his
Mhm.
norm. But I do really feel like she brings out a certain side of him and he does make her really shy. Like, he makes her so shy. She was not like that with Aiden at all. She was just like,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Um, he seemed really happy to see her, which I was like, "Oh, Lorenzo." you have feelings?
Oh,
Like
literally.
it was cute to see. It was, and he, as soon as she was like, I missed you, he had this like giant grin on his face. So,
Yeah.
and he missed
He
her.
he did. He must have literally been freaking out. He must have been literally freaking out. Although I did love he said this is karma, and I was like, self-aware king. Self-aware king.
Let me um affirm you right now. When you go to Aiden for advice, you're freaking out.
Mm. Yeah. When you go to Aiden for advice, you are freaking out. I'm moving. Oh my gosh, sorry everybody. I was relocating because the sun is going down and I'm losing my light. Um, yeah. When you go to Aiden for advice, you're in trouble. For sure.
Yeah, and I
About
didn't like
especially
the
when
way
it's
that
the
he
ex of the
was.
person you like.
Yeah, and I didn't like how Aiden was talking about Yasmin. Clearly, you're still butthurt. We get it. You'll probably talk about it until the day you die, but don't paint her as somebody that's easily twistable because she's not. She literally spent so much time with Aiden and got
Yeah.
to know Lorenzo and as a respectful manner as she could.
Hmm.
And I thought she was very respectful at the sleepover. I didn't think she did anything wrong. I thought she was chilling, had good chats,
Well, especially
didn't
for
kiss
someone she's
outside
been
the
coupled up with for
challenge.
2 days.
And the cuddle, she cuddles everyone. So I can't,
Yeah,
I'm not going to fault her for that.
absolutely not. And honestly, like maybe if the person she was with had moved a different way than Aiden moved, I would have been more like, oh, maybe she shouldn't have quite done that with Lorenzo, but Aiden is a mess. So I totally am like, do whatever you want, girl, because he deserves it.
Right. Um, what did you think about Tina knowing Tommy? Yeah, Tina knowing Tommy.
I think that they must have brought her in to mess with him, but I don't know that he's gonna mess around like that when he already got in so much trouble. Was it last week? Gosh, the time goes so fast now on the show. But yeah, he
I
got
know.
in a lot of trouble, and I don't actually think he's gonna mess around. He seems to have a good thing with Ellie, although that one clip early in the episode where they're talking to each other, he was talking and I was watching and I literally went, "What?" And then Ellie went, "What?" I was like, "Thank you." I was like, I have no idea what
Yeah,
they're saying.
he gave drunk, but also I think he forgot he was on national television for a second. Like,
What did he say? I literally have no context for what that conversation was because she was so shocked.
oh,
I'm sorry if anyone can hear those fireworks.
he was saying that oh, he was asking Ellie like, "Oh, do you think your parents will like me?" And she was like, "Well, I reckon my mom will have a few choice words for you."
All
And
right.
he was like, "Oh, well, you need to take the blame for it," or something like that.
Oh, okay. She was like me.
Yeah. Yeah, she was like, "What are you talking about?" Like that he needed to that she needed he said she needed to like lie or something like that. I don't know. It was weird. I was like, "Dude, her mom's literally watching this right now, so she's going to have even more choice words for you." I think he just forgot himself for a second
That's,
because I would have been like saying only positive things about people's parents
oh my God, that
and
is
being like,
actually
"No,
crazy.
I need to literally tell your mom sorry for being a dickwad."
For sure. Absolutely, beyond a
Yeah.
shadow of a doubt. Um, you know, we also heard Sam say that he wants to get to know both of these girls and then saw nothing else of him the rest of the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not with Tina. Maybe with Hallie.
He does too much woman for Sam. She's too much. I could
Oh,
see him and Hallie
too
together for
much.
sure, and I would root for
I
that
like
personally.
she's growing on me. I really like her. I think like her
Tina?
mentality is no, Hallie.
Oh, yeah. She's cute. I don't see any problem with her. She's a vibe, but like again, we haven't seen enough of them. But oh, I don't know, because I don't think it's also messy right now. I really can't figure out who's going which way because I really don't think that Yasmin's going to be receptive to Finley very much. I think that Havin and Tina maybe. Hallie, maybe, and Sam, but I feel like potentially that could just be like a save her ass move, like gotta pick someone. And then
Mm-hmm.
Chitty, maybe he'll continue to go for Mica. Maybe he'll also get to know Angelista or something. Who knows who else he's interested in right now? Just thinking like Angelista's kind of open and vulnerable, and I'm not necessarily saying it's going to be a good thing because maybe he'll just go for her because she's vulnerable, which I would hate. I really need hashtag free Angelista to happen. And at this point, maybe it is freeing her from the show because at this point, this is just like brutal. This is so brutal. I hate this for her. It's
Yeah.
heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Ugh.
definitely think she's gotten the worst of it so far. And if leaving the villa will bring her peace, I'm all for it. Not that I want to see her go, but I just feel like there is truly no one in there for her right now
Yeah.
that can be the person that she needs and deserves.
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
don't see it.
Ugh, my girl.
I know.
Do you have any other predictions of what you think's gonna happen tomorrow night? Or tonight, probably when you're
I
listening.
literally have no idea. I have not a clue what's happening. I I am also very confused.
Well, I'm going to
I
be
feel
rooting
confusion.
for a recoupling and then a public vote for favorite boy, favorite girl individually, just to toss a wrench into it and get
I like
everyone
that.
like out of sorts. And I think that,
Hmm.
I mean, they just added 4 people. Surely they're going to dump like 4 people. Oh my God, there are for real fireworks going off. I think I can't talk anymore.
I
I think
can't
it's a
I
sign.
can't hear them. I
Oh,
can't
okay,
hear
never
them,
mind.
but yeah, we can wrap this up just cuz I feel like a lot of the episode was very centered
Simba
around Simba and
focused.
his behavior, yeah, and his so just it carried the episode pretty much.
It really did. I'm furious with him, but thank you for ending the Aiden show for the time being because I was sick of that man as well. Because it was just the same
Yeah,
nonsense day in and day out. And if it's just
we needed a new
one,
villain.
2, 3 days of nonsense from one person, I'm like, cool, 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 cool. Let's go.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely think there'll be a lot more chats tomorrow for sure, if anything. So
Oh,
chat heavy episode.
probably a chat heavy episode. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Where can you find us, Mimi?
You can find us on Instagram or TikTok at Love Island Tea Time. Or if you feel like following us on X, formerly known as Twitter, we are LI, capital LI, Tea Time Pod, where we post the occasional meme and tweet,
And
and we
repost.
repost. You took the words right out of my mouth. Sorry, I got distracted by the soccer game that's also on.
Out of here with
Uh,
that.
excuse me.
Sorry, I lied. And it's football.
Right. For those
Okay.
of you that aren't American.
Well, thank you so much for listening, everybody. You know, we do this in whatever spare moments we find. Two time zones away from each other, a time zone away from each other, several thousand miles between us. Several thousand? A
Mm-hmm.
thousand? I don't know how far
No,
away Chicago is
it's
from
a
LA,
little
but
under 2,000 miles. About 2,000 miles.
about 2,000 miles of distance between us, just because we love talking about Love Island and we just wanted to hit record and share with y'all. So thank you so much for listening. You'll hear from us tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.